Hello, hello. Happy Sunday to everybody. Shauna Marie Fisher here, going live for my free Sunday night live little mini animal communication readings. I'm a couple minutes late, but I'm here. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to come on. And I'm going to check my phone and see who's on here. So I am here, but I'm just checking my phone to see if I see anybody on here. So oops, I see two people, but I don't. Oh, April's here. Hey, April, good to see you. I always like to look on my phone and see who's here. I like my eyelash hair today on my Hey, Emmy, good to see you too. My eyelash hair on my right eye is like all like sticking together today. It's like, oh my goodness. But anyway, happy to be here. I hope you all had a fantastic week. You can see Cool Up behind me is happy. She loves to roll around on the couch. At least she's not digging in it this time, right? But maybe I shouldn't say that because as soon as I say that, that's exactly what she's gonna do, right? There we go. But that's okay. That's what Cool Up loves to do, my silly girl. So anyway, give you guys a couple minutes, see if anybody has any questions. I can't believe it's already the 15th of May too. It's like, where does the time go? Yesterday I did was part of the Oregon Humane Society's Doggy Dash, which was really cool. I was in their Dog Utopia tent and I did some free mini animal communication readings, and that was awesome. It was so much fun. So anyway, so that was super cool to be a part of that. I always love to support all the amazing stuff they do for people and pets in the community and just animals all over, because they do have a second chance program where animals come from other places. And that's actually where Cool Up is from, because I adopted her from the Oregon Humane Society, and she's part of part of the second chance program. And she came from Anderson, California, down by I guess where they have Split Pea Andersons down there, right? So that's her maybe. And you know what? Maybe that's why she likes peas, because she really does like peas. So who knows, right? There you go. Maybe it's part of her heritage, the peas, right? Who knows? Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Patty. Good to see you guys. So let's see. I had Nugget somewhere behind me. I don't know what she's doing. So I always like to keep a watchful eye on Nugget. She's my little troublemaker. Do any of you guys have one that's more of a little bit of a troublemaker? I'm sure you do, right? So sorry. I need to drink some more water. Let's see here. Emmy says Popeye is having his 5th medication for his upper respiratory infection. He's wheezing a lot. What would make him happy? He's showing me 2 things. He's like, I want like another kind of hammock in my cage, like a hammock in my cage, and more like he's showing, like, I don't know, like how, I'm like, how could she do this, Popeye? He's showing me like air kind of around him to kind of like give him, like, to help move things out, air around him to help move things out. So I don't know if with a hamster, maybe you could talk to your vet and see if there's like something that you can do to kind of like circulate the air where he's at. I get something to help circulate the air. So I don't know, not like a vaporizer, but like a purifier, like something like a purifier. But I would check with your vet to see if that would be okay. I'm getting something like that would really, really help. Would really, really help Popeye. And if there's something you could help to like drop in his eyes too, he showed me something to help drop in my eyes, and then like another thing to help drop in my mouth. So those are like another kind of thing that they can give me too. So oh my goodness, Popeye. He says what makes him most happy is spending time with you. And when he gets like that steam, he's like, oh, I love that. He's like, oh, love that. So there's that. Sending lots of love to you and Popeye. So see here. Oh my goodness, Alyssa, congratulations. Alyssa says, I got a new kitty today. Delilah, she's around 1 year old and she's orange. Oh my goodness, I love that. Oh my goodness. How I hope Ducky Louise is 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 enjoying the new kitty. And I get that your other kitty sent this kitty to you. Like I was like, I was sent, and here I am now. here I am. That's what I'm here now. I'm here is what I get. So, oh my goodness. She sounds precious. I can't wait to see pictures of her. That'd be awesome. And hey Shelly and hey Lee and hey Keisha and hey Christina. Let's see here. Emmy says, I'll bet he's hot. He's in a new room. Thank you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly that. Like he's like, give me something more to help circulate because he's like, it's stuffy. He's like showing me, he's like, it's stuffy, it's stuffy, it's stuffy, it's stuffy. He's like, stuffy. So there you go. So sorry to make that weird face, but that's just what he's showing me here. And then Alyssa says, well, Delilah is hiding. Melvin Center. Yes, he sure did. And yeah, Delilah, she'll get used to it. She'll learn that she's in like the perfect cat habitat and the perfect cat house with like the perfect cat person. She'll be like, I got this. So she'll acclimate, I'm sure. Cats sometimes take a little bit, as you know. I know you know this. So anyway, so there's that. And then let's see here. And Christina. Hey, Christina, good to see you. You said, my puppy Theo hurt himself this week. What can I do to help him heal? Oh my goodness, sending your Theo so much love, you and your Theo, Christina. I get something to do with like, I don't know if there's like some sort of like ointment or some sort of like thing that they gave you that's like an ointment. Like I'm getting something to kind of rub on my owie will help, and doing some massage on my owie. I'm getting that will help. And to just kind of give me something to help prop it up. I'm getting something to help prop it up will help, and to give me like some of that extra love and extra comfort, and like make sure it's all like kept covered well back there, and that I have like that. I know that you are giving like love to my owie, so it helps it excuse me, so it helps it heal is what I get there. Is sorry about that, frog in my throat there. So I get like, give me something to help it heal, and then like something about the color red, right? So the color red I get can help me with healing too. So feel free to put more information in the chat, like if you have like more of a deeper question because about that, because I feel like you might. So there is that. So let's see here. And then Alyssa says, thank you. Delilah was abandoned and a realtor found her. Oh my goodness. They took her in, got her cleaned, vaccinated, and fed. They had enough pets and couldn't keep her. She was on a rehoming site. She's like, yep, and you snapped me up so quick. She says she's so happy that you snapped her up so quick. She's like, yay, 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 yay. So so there is that. So let's see here. Yeah, so let me know if that makes sense, Christina, or if you have any other questions here. And then Keisha, let's see, I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Keisha says, I would love to hear what my boo dog needs to let me know. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're so welcome. So let's see here. So what I get with Boo is that like I want you to know like how much you're loved, how much I love you, and just how much you're loved. I want you to know that. And I'm like, mwah, 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 kiss, 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 love, 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 kiss, 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 love, love, love is what I get from Boo there for you, Keisha. Yes, and right, Alyssa, happy lunar eclipse. That's right. And you said you did snap her up. And okay, so Christina says he was at doggy daycare while I was working and not sure how he hurt himself. He sees the vet tomorrow. He's showing me like make sure they look at my back legs, because he's showing me something with my back legs, like kind of by where my like where you could be like an elbow bend just below my stifle, below my knee. Check right there, check on the outside, and check on the inside of my back legs. Like check my back like right and left legs, because he's like, check them both, make sure they're both okay is what I get there. And like check all my legs is what I get. Check all my legs and all of that, and really look at all of that around my legs and my hips and all of that is what I get there. And you said he is holding his back leg up when he walks. He's like, yeah, he's like, ow, ow. He wants you. I don't know if you have this is sound like so crazy, but he says, like to put like a if you could put like a imaginary bandage on it or something like that, because he says that will help him. It's like I feel like I'm being shown that too, because it's like I feel like he like sprained it in a way. There's some sort of sprain or something. So I would ask to the vet. I'm sure they'll give you something to help with like inflammation and see what they think about kinesiology tape too. See if the vet thinks that that might be something that could help as well. Once you determine like what's going on in there, once you see the bigger picture. So there's that, and then I'm sending much love there to your baby, Christina. And then Keisha, great, thank you very much. She gets lonely when I'm not around, and she says you get lonely when we're not together too. We're like each other's love is what I get from your baby, Keisha. Like we're each other's love. And then Christina, I have been massaging his legs and some energy healing. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Yeah, massage and energy healing is so great for them. And so for those of you that don't know, aside from animal communication, I do energy healing with pets as well. And if anybody likes massage and wants to know more about that, there's a great book called The Dog Lover's Guide to Massage. And then there's one called The Horse Lover's Guide to Massage. A really great books if you want to just kind of dabble a little bit more in it. So there is that. Let's see here. Oh, Keisha, you said yes, I do as well, right? Oh, I know we have such a connection with our babies, right? Oh my goodness. So such a connection here. And I just want to go back because I saw another question up here from Shelly. Sometimes the questions go by so fast. I'm like, wait, where did they go? So I'm going to go to Shelly and then April. And then Shelly says, any assistance for Jazz, who is reactive to other dogs and people? Jazz says, just keep seeing me not being so reactive and remind me like that, like it's gonna sound so like, wait, this is what Jazz says to do. Jazz is saying, remind me that like I'm an in charge dog, like remind me how in charge I am, and that like I don't need to show off my in chargeness, like I don't need to show off like what a referee I am. Jazz is saying like I'm like a referee dog. So remind Jazz that I don't have to like show off so much. Like remind me that I don't have to show off so much, and then I don't have to like do that, and remind me that like I'm such a good boy is what I get with that with Jazz. Remind me that I'm such a good baby is what I get with Jazz there. And yeah, good to see you, Lee. I think I mentioned that. So that's what I get from Jazz there, Shelly. And then let's see here. And where's April's questions? April says, are there any past pets that might have a message for me? They're showing me this. I feel like they've shown this before. So I keep getting the image of the movie, not the movie, the show Ghost Whisperer, where there's like that big plane crash. And then there are all these people that were like kind of going to the light. I get there, just like this big entourage of like pet energy and just animal wisdom around you that they kind of like flip around, and they're on like a little carousel that's like a little luggage carousel, and they're like, we're here for you, we're here for you, just call on us, and we combine it up with you, and then we are there for you individually too. That there's so many of those animal wisdoms that are there to help you is what I get there, April. So tune into that. And then I feel like, okay, I feel like there's an animal that's calling to you right now, and that's the crow. So I feel like really watch for like the messages of the crow right now is what I get for you. And you're so welcome, Shelly, you're so welcome. And good to see you, Lisa. Good to see you. I'm going to see if, good to see you, see if anybody else has any other questions. And then I'm going to make sure to put the link to my website in here, because it's always good to do that. Even though it's right here on my live stream, I always like to make sure to do that. And sometimes my internet doesn't always want to update. It's so funny. It's like, wait, here I am. So let's see here. So I'm just going to put the link to my website, see if anybody has any questions here too. So let's see here. Oh, wait, wrong screen. I want to go to the screen, and then let's see here. What does April say? April says, so they're trying to get me to go public with my pet telepathy abilities. Yes, do it, April. Oh my gosh. And any support you need with that, I'm here for you, friend. Do it, do it, do it, because the pets need, more of us out there. So do it, friend. I love it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. So I get yes, yes, yes. So with that, yes, yes, yes. So let's see here. And you said, okay, love the crow. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And then let's see here. Alyssa says, is there anything else to make Delilah comfortable? She says, give me like my own little comfy spot and then take me to it and show me where my comfy spot is and give me like a box that's kind of like flipped, not like where it's like flat on the ground, but where it's like flipped up the other way. So it kind of has like a little roof for me. Do that with like a little bed. So I have my little places that I can be, that'll help me and show me that Ducky wants to be my friend, that Ducky Louise wants to be my friend. And there you go. So that's what I get there, Alyssa, and here for any support you need. And you're still welcome for the support, love. April, you're so welcome. So yeah, and so welcome, friend. Let's see here. And then Lisa says, my friends Amanda and David Robinson lost their dog a few weeks ago. They want to know what happened to Carly. Oh my goodness, I'm sending them so much love. So like, is she lost or did she pass away? Because I want to tune into her, but I want to make sure I'm reading that way, like lost as in passed away, or lost as in like she's missing. So I just want to make sure. And hey, Erica, good to see you. Erica, so what your animals are saying to you, they're like all clapping, 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 clapping. Like, let's have fun. Let's have fun. Let's have fun, Erica. They're like, have fun. They're like, boom, 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 boom. They're like, have fun. They want you to like dance around and have fun, is what they're saying there. And Lisa said passed away. Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking, because I was like, lost. I was like, wait, because Carly's like, wait. She's like, wait, no, I'm not lost. I'm like just in a different, I just want to make sure I was getting that right. I'm just in a different dimension. Carly is showing me, she's showing me that she's like in like a ton, she's like showing me, she's like, I send them messages from like a tunnel, like it's like a tunnel of light. She's like showing me she likes tunnels and she wants to share tunnels with them. So I don't know what the message with tunnels is. There's something about tunnels. And then she's showing me like something outside in the dirt. Like there's something outside in the dirt. There's something that was like there that really hampered something with like my breathing and my heart. There's something that I got into that hampered my breathing and my heart, like something in the dirt, something in the dirt. And then if they see a picture that's like kind of like Star Warsy, where there's like a tunnel and like light, that's a message from their Carly, and their Carly sends them so much love. Carly's like, so much love, so much love. She says so much love. And she says for them to know and remember they did everything they could for her. And yeah, and she just keeps showing me something about the dirt. And then she's showing me too with the dirt, like to dig something for me, and plant like she's showing me like a red kind of flower, to plant like a red flower for me is what I get there. And hey, Amber, and you're so welcome, Erica. And then Alyssa says, thank you so much. Little box with a bed for a special hiding spot. Yes. And Ducky Louise will be open. Will open up and be a friend. Yes, yes, yes. And you got this, because you're so good with cats, and you know their behavior and how cats work. And sometimes it takes them a little bit of time, which I think a lot of people don't always get right with cats. Like they're kind of their own creatures with that. And I'm going to take a drink of water really quick. Sorry about that, as I drip water all over my chin. Trying to drink more water, because staying hydrated helps so much. So, and hey, Bianca, and let's see here, and Amber. So Emmy says, strange question. I asked about Popeye with his throat issues at the beginning of the show. Do you think your throat distress earlier you were picking up on Popeye's physical problems. Yes. And you know, it's funny is I was going to mention that and then it slipped my mind. So yes, sometimes that can happen. And then it's like, I get it. And then it goes away. Like once I say the message. So yes, yes, yes. So good job picking that up, Emmy. I love that. And you're so welcome, Lisa. And I'm sending them so much love. And then Alyssa says, thank you. So sweet of you to say. Yes, patience. They need time, right? Exactly. I mean, dogs do too, but cats are way more like, I don't know, cats are cats. So there's that. Let's see here. And Amber says, hi, Shauna, can you get any guidance from Nina as to what is going on the last day or two? I'm having difficulty pinpointing it. She's showing me, she wants me to point to my neck right here and then my shoulder. Like there's stuff going on with my neck and my shoulder here. Like I just want to touch my neck going down to my shoulder and like the top of my shoulder and like the side of my shoulder and all around my shoulder and my neck is to check there that's kind of made me like a little bit like not like I usually am. So there is so that's what I get there. So with that for you, Amber. So there's that. And she says she's showing you by the way she like moves and looks around too. She says, I'm showing you by the way I'm looking and moving around as well. And hey, Maggie, let's see here. I just have to jump to this question really quick because I feel like so pulled to it. And then I'm going to go to you, Bianca. Maggie says, I may have the opportunity to buy the house I currently rent. I want to know what my dog's preference is. Daisy and Ari, both girls. Are they comfortable and happy here? Oh, and you're so welcome, Amber. And oh my gosh, like, so like I had to jump to your question so quick, Maggie, because they're like, yes, yes, yes. Like we're so happy. We're so happy. We're so happy. And we're sending, we're sending, balloons and like we like, yes, mom, like take this opportunity because they're like, we love it here. And like, yes, it is like almost too good to be true, but it is true. Like this is our place and we love the air that we have like in this place. And yes, 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 like just go for it, just go for it, just go for it, just go for it, go for it, go for it is what I get. So they love that and they are so comfortable and happy here. They're happy like there where you're at. They're like, yes, we're so happy here. We love it, we love it, we love it. They're like, oh, what's not to love? All the drives, the peace, everything. Like it's perfect, perfect, perfect for us. It's like like a breath of fresh air. And then so usually I don't have people come through, but I have this thing that is coming through, and I get the message too that that Josh is there, like cheering you on with this too. That Josh says that that he helped orchestrate this for you too. So I get like tears in my eyes. So Josh says that he helped orchestrate this for you and that he's happy there with you and like the rituals and stuff that you do like on that sacred land, that he's going to be there with you. And he says like he's flashed through his energy like through your dogs and that you've like felt that and you've known, like he says that he's like flashed in and checked on you and he's like and he's happy about that as well as Daisy and Ari, and so is Josh. Josh is like, look for the rainbows around there. So there you go. Stuff usually doesn't come through for people for me, but sometimes it does. And Josh is actually somebody that I know that is a very, very special person that passed away. So anyway, so there is that message there, Maggie. So much love to you, friends. So there is that, and then Alyssa says, also sweet, so touching. So there is that. And then let's see here. And Bianca says, I just want to check in on Maya's health. She was spayed 2 weeks ago. Behavior is fine and her wound is still healing. She had one external stitch that is meant to dissolve. And then let's see here. And then I see here, where's the rest of your question here, Bianca? Oh, wondering if I take her to the vets just in case. I'm probably overly worried. Vets is a bit far. So what I get with that, she's like, look at it, mom. She's like, does it look, she's like, does it look weird? She's like, it doesn't look too weird. She's like, it doesn't look too weird. And she's like, does it feel warm? And does it like look like it's kind of opening up? Does it feel like anything weird like that? She's like, you're just such a good mom. She's like, you're such a good mom. And she's like, well, maybe what you could do is take a picture of it and send it to the vet and see if they like, you can maybe zoom in on the picture and see kind of what they say about that is what I'm getting there with that for you, Bianca. And she's like just really keep an eye on it and like watch like as it's healing, because it's healing is what I get there for you there. And all right, so I'm going to go to Kate's question, and Kate's question, and then Maggie says, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You are so welcome, Maggie. And congratulations, by the way. Like that is so exciting. So I'm super excited for you. So yay! So there is that. So let's see here." And then Kate, I'll have to look for that picture. Oh my goodness. So Kate says, hey, I sent you a picture of the new baby we have adopted. Just wondering if you can tell him we love him already and hope his transition to living with us is smooth. Does he need us to know anything? His name is Angus. And hey, Amber, good to see you, Amber Marie. So what I get with Angus is like, I'm like a sunshine boy. You can see my dogs are playing in the background, my crazy kids that I love. But so what I get is like I'm like a sunshine shady boy. Like I'm a sunshine shady boy. I like the sun, I like the shade. So like as long as I have places where I can enjoy the sun and then places where I can enjoy the shade, that will really, really help me and mean so much to me. Like if I have those places where I can enjoy the sun and the shade, both, that'll make me really happy. And then just keep spending those times with me. Like he's showing me, like you have him like on like a rope, like you would walk him with like the halter with the rope, right, where you like walk a horse. He says just spend that time just like being with me and being present with me and like being in the moment with me, that will really help the transition. And I like to eat things from your hand too. I like to eat things from hands. So that's another thing that comes to me there. And he says that he's just so grateful to be with you guys. He says he's so grateful to be with you guys. So there's that. And hey, Rick, good to see you. Oh my goodness, my crazy dogs. They're so funny. Hey, come here, girls. Come here. Hey, Nugget, come up. Come here. They say they want to steal the show is what they say, right? Oh my goodness, my crazy dogs. Nugget, cool up. Come here. Come here, girls. Hey. Come here, girls. Hey. Hold on, let's see if I can get them to calm down. Hey, come here. Come here, cool Nugget. Come here, say hi. There you go, Nugget. Good girl. She's like, nope, I'm gonna go be crazy again. So let's see here. Hold on just a minute. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey girls, come here. Oh my goodness. They're like, hey, pay attention to us. They're like, once we're acknowledged, we'll be fun. So let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can distract them, but it's okay. I can do distractions. It's all good. My crazy dogs. I think that a lot of you listen that like my crazy dogs in the background, but I just don't want them to disrupt my neighbor downstairs. All right. So Kate says, that is encouraging. Thank you. We are really looking forward to having him here. And yes, we are planning on walking him on a long horse lead, spot on with that. Yeah, because he says that will help. He says that's key. Like he says, walk far and then walk close to, like keep it close so he knows, and you guys build up that trust is what he says. I'm gonna see if I clap for them. If they're like, hey, yay, that's fun. They're like, no. But anyway, so there is that. Kate, and hey, I know Amber says, hey, fur baby. See, Amber says hi to you guys. See, Amber says hi. Yay. They're like, yay, we got acknowledged. Oh my goodness, crazy dog. So anyway, so Amber says Luna and I went on an adventure, went on an adventure yesterday. Did she enjoy did she enjoy the time with who we visited? She has been staring at more deeply lately, not sure what that is all about. Laugh out loud. Hold on just a second. Hey, come here. Come here, Nugget. Yeah, let's see this. Let's see if I can distract Nugget with a toy because I want to tune into your fur baby, and they are actually being a little bit distracting for me here. So give me a minute here. I'm going to see if I can pull them away from each other. Okay, there we go. Maybe I did that. So, okay. You said staring at me, laugh out loud. Okay, cool. Because I was like, wait, what? Okay, thank you, Amber. That makes more sense. And sorry for the distraction with my dogs. Oh my goodness. I know. They're such cuties. I agree too. And then Christina says they're such cuties. I agree. Thank you so much. They're like, yay, you clap for us when I clap for them. They're like, yay. Now they're all hot. They're like, okay, we had fun. I can't wait till I have a yard for them one day. So thank you, Christina. And then, hey, Tracy, to you and Willow. Okay, so Luna says that, like, how the heck have we not had more adventures of like these sooner? Like, yay, yay, yay. She's like, woo, woo, woo. We need more adventures like this. She says we need more adventures. She's like this. She says the more adventures are fun, fun, fun. She's like, fun, fun, fun. And she says when she's staring at you more deeply, she's thinking about, okay, like, let's go do this. Let's go do that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. She's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. She says that's a big part of it. And she says you guys are like awesome. Hey, Rachel, I was gonna message you tonight, my friend. So she says that you guys like have already a deep connection, but she says that your connection is growing deeper, 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 is what Luna says. Like she says she's giving you like deeper like insight into things, like that she's helping you to navigate, is what she says. She says I'm helping you to navigate. I'm helping you to navigate. So and she definitely enjoyed the time yesterday with who you visited. She's like, yeah, she's like, that's fun. And she wants to go like more adventures with trees. She's like the tall trees. She's like, I want to go on more adventures in the tall trees. The tall trees. The tall trees is where it's at. So so that's what I get with that. So there we go. So let's see here. Look, now my dogs are quiet. It's so funny because as soon as like I clapped for them and all of that, they're like, okay, like you acknowledge, or like we like to just be a part of the show. My girls do. I love them. So see here. And then Rachel says, I figured I've been a bit busy in Arizona, right? I know, I figured. I was like, I bet you she's like still winding down. I'm excited to hear about how your time was in Arizona. So much fun, friend. See here. And then Amber says, yes, she is big time. She loves big trees. We live near the redwoods. Laugh out loud. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. The redwoods are so amazing. Like, oh my goodness, I love that. I love the redwoods. So pretty. Like trees are so awesome. I could never live somewhere without like big trees. Like I gotta have trees, like mountains, ocean, like all that, like close by. I gotta have all of that, like so important to me. And hey, Star. So I'm doing like little pet readings. So if you have a pet that you have a question for, go ahead and put that in the question in the comments here. Your question in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer that. You know, it's so funny. So today I was out and about, and there was this German Shepherd that I saw with their people. Oh my gosh, really pretty shepherd. And I just like was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, what a pretty shepherd. And it's like the shepherd's eyes went back like this. It's like, oh, like, whoa, you're talking about me. It's like I said that in my head, but the shepherd knew that. And it's so cool, like, right? So animals can pick up on all of that, right? It's so cool. They hear, you know, what we're thinking, even if we don't verbalize it, they know and they feel that and they tune into that, which is so cool. And then Rachel says, I think the both of the cats have finally forgiven me for being gone so long. They says yes, 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 but they're like, you can still kind of like, you know, give us a little bit of that like extra treatment. Like we haven't forgiven you yet. They're like, we can take some of that extra stuff, like we can take some of that extra like forgiveness that you like coded on so well. They said we can take some extra that. So yeah, so if you have I'm not doing like readings for people, Star, but if you have a pet that you have a question about, I could do that. Or if you want to know like what like animal is connecting with you right now. Like if it's like an animal in nature, I could tune into that for you. Um, and then for you, Star and Kate says, also wondering if there's any feedback from Hamish at the trainers. Goes to his new home soon. Hamish says, like, I'm really like working hard. Hamish says, I'm really working hard. Um, he says, I'm really working hard. He says, I'm really trying. So he says, just keep showing me like that, I get to go to my new home soon, and like how exciting, and how like how much this is going to pay off for me, and how amazing this is going to be. Like show me what that reward and what that benefit is for me, that's what I get there. All right. So Star says, what animal connects it to me? So the animal that comes to me for you, Star, like when I tune into you and your energy, is like rabbit. There's something about like a rabbit, and like things you're kind of sorry, things you're creating right now, and like creativity flow, and all of that. You take a drink of water. Creativity flow is what I get there. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to drink more water. And then, so yeah, so the rabbit, your creativity and the flow that you're working with your creativity is what I get there. And then Kate says, oh, that is beautiful. Thank you. You're so welcome. And then let's see here. Tracy, oh, with Willow. I love Willow. So hey, so Willow is still seeing Ken's dad. She runs around the house like crazy. We are almost through probate and closing his house. I swear she said stop when we were talking about it talking about our last weekend being up there next week. Is she still mourning too? She says yes, and she's had me like want to do like a heart with my hands, because she's like, oh, like the heart connection that I have with that place. She's like, oh, I love it. I'm gonna miss it. And she's showing me, I don't know, like if you like are up there now, if you're able to do this, or if you're able to figure out with this people, the people that are like that have bought it, if there's a way you can kind of take like some dirt or something from the land, or like some rocks or something from the land, maybe you already have those, and like remind Willow of the things that you have from his property that are with you now that aren't there. She says like a little token of that, and like even if it's pictures too, she's like just those memories, because and a special spot for her that's like that, because she says that I love those. I love the place there. She says it's like there she has a deep connection, and it just to keep reminding her that that connection with Ken's dad is still there, like even without that place, that it's still there. She's like, remind me. She's like, remind me and show me that. She says, thank you so much. She says, thank you so much. And then Kate says, oh, that is beautiful. Thank you. You're so welcome. And Emmy says, Papa and I thank you. I have changes to make. You got it. And I'm going to look at the picture from Kate. Let's see here. Let's see. Is there a picture here? Oh, cute. What a cute baby, Kate. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. So let's see here. I was like, I want to look at that really quick. So let's see here. Ooh, I love that you put the question marks, Rachel. That's so awesome. I always forget to ask people to do that, because if you put question marks in front, then I can distinguish that it's like actually a question. So our amazing mentor, Sunny Dawn Johnston, like got us into that. So smart she is. So Rachel says, I saw 4 cardinals in Sedona. Wow, they aren't native to the area. Can you tap into the meaning of this? So there's so much with that, Rachel, for you. So I get like it's your like native ancestors, like it's your native ancestors, and I see like a like kind of like a smoke signal, like a smoke signal. I see like a smoke signal there, and then it's like it's like the winding of things together, that the cardinals were there with that. And then it's also too like it's like 2 and 2, it's like they're kind of like pulling up like a sign for you that's like hanging on an airplane. It's like two cardinals on one side, two cardinals on the other side, and it just made me think of like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs for whatever reason. And I see like your grandma and your mom, like it's like two and two, and it's like they're both playing. They're your grandma's two of the cardinals, and then your mom is two of the cardinals too, is what I get there. And then I get that like Steve's dad kind of was like a part of that too, that he like is in the middle, like, hey, like you're doing big things, like you're doing it, you're doing it, you're doing it. Like that was like the collective message too. And he like broke the sign that was hanging up, like, hey, you're breaking through, you're breaking through. So that's what I get for the meaning of that. And I get to journal and write about it for you too, Rachel, that like, keep getting those downloads from the cardinals, because I feel like those cardinals are still connecting with you. So maybe get like a picture of a red cardinal or a red cardinal figurine. I feel like that would really help there. So yeah, you got this, Rachel. Like it's time for you to shine, sister. Shine, shine, shine. Shine that bright light, sister. So there's that. And Amber says, wow, love, love, love that for Rachel Elizabeth. And let's see here. And then Tracy says, thank you. Yep, we decided that grandpa's chair will come home for her to lay on. She says, yes. She's like, yes. She's like, yes, yes, yes. It's gonna be there. So she's so excited. I don't know if there's like a blanket that went on the chair. She's showing me she wants like a blanket that goes with the chair, the blanket that goes with the chair. So there we go. And then I agree. Look at that. All the cheers for Rachel. Lee says, yay, Rachel. And then Amber says, hell yes, it is. Yes, 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 yes. So there we go. Yes. Woohoo. I just get like, you're on fire, sister. So go for it. Like a fire in a good way. Like, you're like, whoo, doing things. So, and then Rachel says, wow, I saw Roy today in the backyard today. I will ask you what the Black Hawk meant tomorrow. Okay. Ooh, I like it. Okay, cool. I'm excited about that. Woohoo. So let's see here. And then Kate says, isn't he handsome? He is hope he's okay leaving his current owner. As I know they love each other. He says, yes, yes, yes. Like I know I'm gonna look at his picture again, like yes, yes, yes. Like I know we love each other, but there's something that you're supposed to like help me with, and like there's like a big connection there too. And it's like I'm the perfect one for you because of my stature and my size and everything about me. Like I'm the perfect one for you, is what I get with that. So there's that. Okay, cool. Oh, and Rachel says Roy equals red cardinal. Yes, yes, that's so cool. And he wants oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name, but I think Steve, right? He wants Steve to like pay attention to that too. And it's like even with like maybe like a Cardinals hat or something like that. Like he wants Steve to like know too, like and feel his presence is there with him as well. Is what I get there. And then I know I didn't know that there was Black Hawks either, Lee. That's super cool. Oh, Kate, you're so welcome. Kate says, your words bring me so much joy. Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome. And I'm excited to hear about your new baby when you get your new baby. Oh my goodness. So it's awesome. So yes. Just get like, I'm the perfect one. That's just what keeps coming to me. I'm the perfect one. So yeah. Yeah, and it's so interesting. So it's like the movie, like and I feel like this is like a continuation for Rachel, like the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The movie's just coming to me still, like whistle while you work. Like I just see like where they're like sweeping and having fun and doing that. So it's like just keep clearing out and doing what you're doing is what I get there for you, Rachel, as an additional message. Because sometimes I do pick up on stuff for people as well as animals. I just don't really like advertise that. Like I just do it more for like friends. So there is that. So that's cool. And then Rachel says, yes, I was talking to a park ranger. He was from Connecticut, the same town my dad grew up in Granby. Wow. Then we saw a giant black eagle hawk on the river. It was awesome. That's so cool. There it is with the birds with you, friend. The birds. the birds are your people. Like they're getting you to like, let's fly and soar higher. Like let's just keep flying and soaring, keep flying and soaring, and keep flying and soaring. Like it's time to fly and keep flying is what I get for you. So there is that, friend. You got this. Like good things. And then you said, I think it was a black hawk. I will have to ask Bonnie Drescher West. Yeah, like I'm so curious. I want to like Google it right now and be like, hey, let me look that up. So that's so cool. I love one of my favorites. You're so welcome, Rachel. One of my favorites is red tail hawks. I love red tail hawks. I was actually driving today and I saw one like on top of like a light post, just kind of like taking a little nap, just sitting there. Oh, so beautiful. I love the hawks. They're beautiful. So there is that. And then also too, for people to pay attention to signs too, like, so it's cool because Rachel is saying she was seeing red cardinals, right? So it could be like, a red cardinal that you see that's like in nature, or it could be one that could be like on a hat or in a picture or different things like that too. So there's other ways that messages can come through. So just so you know that. And hey, Carrie, good to see you. Let's see here. What can you tell me about our foster dog, Tangy? Oh, I love that name. And her forever family. We're hoping they will find her before we have to go out of town in June. We don't want to have her go back to the shelter for a few days. Thank you. Oh, I know that's so hard. So I feel like what she wants is like she's showing me that she wants like a family that's gonna be like the energy of your family is what she says. She wants like that because she says she loves like the routine and the energy in the environment that she's in with you. So she says she wants something simple, similar like that gives her comfort. And she says just keep holding that space, and I'll hold the vision too for Tangy, and all of us on here too can hold the vision for Tangy too. And she says, like, just keep holding the vision that she finds that place before June, and it's just there and it's there and it's there and it's going to be there for her, and it's going to be beautiful and amazing, and it's going to be so beautiful for her. So just keep seeing that for Tangy. And I feel like it's getting closer and closer, and it's going to be like it could even be cutting it close, but I have a good feeling about it for Tangy. So there's that, Carrie. You're so welcome. So hopefully that helps answer your question. If not, let me know. And then Rachel says, I was just in shock. He was from Granby, Connecticut. We are at Matzo Blonde's Well Indian ruins. Ooh, cool. Oh my gosh. Sounds like such an amazing trip. It's like totally on my bucket list to go to Sedona. Like it's so on my bucket list to go to Sedona. I can't wait. One day I'll go, and there you go. So it'll happen. It will happen. So I just took another drink of water. So there we go. Right? Lee says the same, right? Like, wouldn't it be fun? Like, get a whole bunch of us together that want to go to Sedona, and we could like meet up there. Like, how cool would that be? So let's see here. And then Rachel says, Sedona is magic. I see you at the retreat with SGJ next year. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Yes, I'm holding that vision too. Woohoo! Yes, holding the vision. I love that. That would be so phenomenal, so amazing. Yes, I take that. Yes, I say yes to that. So, and hey, Tracy. So let's see. I think I got a message from you today, and I was getting a message. I was like, oh wait, before I was coming on live, I noticed that I haven't read it yet. Lee says, take me in your suitcase, please. Laugh out loud. Yeah, let's all go. It sounds fun. And then so let's see here. And Tracy says, hey, Shauna, what can you tell me about my missing cat, Archie, who has not come home for over 2 weeks? Oh, Tracy, I'm sending you so much love. So if you're able to, I don't know if you messaged me a picture of Archie. sometimes it helps to have a picture, like especially in these circumstances. But what I get is like I'm cold. So tuning into Archie is like I'm somewhere that's like under something that's cold. Like I'm under something that's cold, and there's kind of like lots of kind of like shrubbery and viney kind of viney stuff around me. There's kind of like shrubbery and viney stuff around me, is what I get. Like there's shrubbery and viney stuff. And then if you go out your house, like where I went missing, and you go to the right, look to the right. I get if you look to the right, if you look to the right, look to the right, and don't give up. I get that don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. And then I definitely feel like I could pick up more with like seeing a picture with Archie, and then like sitting down and asking him kind of like a series of questions I do when a pet is missing. So I will check your message, and I will get back to you in the morning Pacific Standard Time. I'll tune in and see if you're able to send me a picture of Archie. That would help. But the thing that keeps coming and coming strong is don't give up. Don't give up, 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 and just keep holding that vision for me to be found, and look like low, like look low is what I get. Like look low and look like under things there is what I get there. Tracy, and I'm sending you so much love. It's like it made me think like something like vines that are like close together, and it kind of looks like blackberry vine bushes. So like something like that that looks kind of like that is what I get there with that. And these are just kind of like quick little like tune ins, but I will definitely spend some time in the morning focusing and see what I can find, what other things come up. Okay, for you, Tracy, and sending so much love. And then Rachel says, you will go as well. I think talking to Lee. Yes, 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 Lee. I love that. And hey, Kimberly. And says, thank you so much. I will send a photo. Yes, perfect. Yeah, please send a photo. So I always like to see that because it just kind of helps connect. I love that. And Lee says, yes. And then Rachel says, I feel don't give up is a message for all of us. I agree. I agree. Like, so sometimes messages like that kind of like transpose over like that. So I definitely feel that too. Like it's for everyone. Don't give up. Like we all need to hear that sometimes, right? We all need to be reminded to not give up, that we are loved and we are supported and we are treasured and all of that, right? We all need to be reminded of that, no matter who we are, right? Super important. And hey, Kimberly, Kimberly says, can do you have any insight into why my cat is acting weird lately? I get something like it's like I want to like my nose feels all stuffed up when I tune into your cat. Like it's like the changing of the seasons, and there's something that changed like in the air pressure for me. So there's something that's kind of like changed with the weather and like changed with the energy around, that's making me feel off. So it's like something that's changed with that. So look at those things, is what I get there for your cat is like, because I just keep wanting to like tune into my nose and be like, my nose is all stuffed up when I tune into your cat. Like my nose feels kind of stuffy. Like earlier when I was tuning into Popeye, like I was like, I need to drink some water, right? So that's kind of that can happen. So that's what I get. It's like a change in the air temperature and like the energy around. So that's what I get there. And I used to work at this holistic vet clinic, and we had a cat, Kiki, there, and she used to kind of have some allergy stuff, and the vet had her on a like a homeopathic medication that helped with that. I think it was called like dehist or something like that, to kind of help her with that congestion build up. So that's what I get with that. So there we go. So yeah, and you said yes, it could be. So yeah, I would definitely check with your vet. I would see kind of what they could do with that. So there we go. Da 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 da. Let's see here. Okay, and then let's see here. Okay, cool, Rachel. I will message you. Yes, so I know, right? You got to get back into your time zone. I'll message you, and we'll figure that out tomorrow. That sounds good. Like I'm game for not having it be early in the morning because I know you're adjusting to getting back on East Coast time. So we'll figure it out and we'll find a time tomorrow that is perfect. So I love that. So yes, yes, yes. I will message you, friend. So yes, perfect. So let's see here. And then Lee, right. Lee says, oh, Lee, I don't mean to laugh at this question, but oh my gosh. Bernadette, like, oh my gosh, I love Bernadette. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. So Kimberly says, "Oh wow, my cat's original name was Popeye, but his previous owners who moved out of this house we moved into, they left him and chucked all his stuff under the house. So we took him in and called him Whiskas." He says Whiskas is better. He's like, "Whiskas better because you like helped whisk me away." So he's like, "Yeah, for Whiskas." He's like, "That's way better." So he's like, "Thank you." He's like, "Those other people can buzz off." He says. He's like, "Those other people can buzz off." He's like, "You guys are a lot better." So he's like, "Thank you." He's like, "You guys are way better." He's like, "I should have came over with you like long before." So he's like, "Whew." He's like, "Thank goodness for you," is what he says. So there's that. And then Lee, okay, sorry to like laugh at your question, Lee, but he says, "I don't know if I ever asked you this, Shauna. I may have, but I forgot. Laugh out loud. But do you pick up on why Bernadette hates men except me so much?" Oh my gosh. Oh God, Bernadette. Oh my gosh. Bernadette is totally like giving me like a glared look right now. And she says she's like glaring at you like energetically right now and like figuratively like rolling her eyes at you. She's like, as if you don't know. She's like, as if you don't know. And she's like, what does it matter? She's like, the other men are stupid. She's like, that's all it is to it. She's like, the only reason I like you is because you're not stupid like other men. You're not stupid. And she's like, she's showing me like your dad. She's like, he's kind of borderline, but he's like, eh. She's like, he doesn't really have as much of a clue because she's like, men just don't have a clue. So she's like, the energy is just too harsh for me. She says she's like, it's just too harsh and they don't have a clue. And she's sitting there like where she's just having me like give a glare. And she's just like, oh, please. She's like, come on. She's like, is what she says. She's like, She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, don't be like that. And yeah, he said, ha ha ha, she hates my dad. Yeah, because she's like, I tolerate him. She's like, please. She's like, he just tries too hard. She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, please. So that's funny. She's like, I tolerate him for you, she says. So that's funny. So she's like, if it wasn't for you, like he would have totally been scratched up by now, is what she says, or bit. Oh my goodness. So, and oh, Rachel, I love this. Rachel says, that's the first thing that dropped in for me. Look at you, Rachel. I love it, girl. Look at you opening up, friend. I love it. And then Lee says, that's the funniest answer, right? I know, sorry. It's like just totally what came to me. It's typical Bernadette, right? Like, oh my gosh, Bernadette. And then Rachel says, ha ha ha, I love Bern. I was going to say Lee, probably because of your dad. But oh my gosh, Bernadette. She's so funny. So there is that. So that cracks me up. So oh my goodness. So goodness gracious. So there is that for you. Oh my goodness. So yes. So I know that is great, Rachel. Look at me, look at you go. Like I think that's so awesome. Like, like I think it's so awesome. And then Rachel, Lee says, oh, you'd be right, Rachel. She does not like my dad at all. She's like, yep, nope. She's like, he's tolerated because of Lee. Like, that's it. She's like, yep. So there you go. So right on, Rachel. Like, man, I love it. That's so cool. It's like, keep going with that, friend. It's like, yeah. It's like, woo woo. I love it. So yes. Hey, Jennifer. Good to see you, Jennifer. Let's see here. And Lee says, and I do think I know why she doesn't like men otherwise too. She's so right. I have a good idea, right? She's like, yes, you do. She's like, come on. She's like, please. Oh, fool up. Oh, Nugget. It's okay. It's just the neighbors. It's okay. It's okay. Good girls. It's okay. Good job. Good job for protecting the house. Good job. And I know I'm so glad you caught me, Jennifer. Yay. Oh my goodness. Now I have both my dogs under here. Crazy girls of mine. Oh my goodness. They're barking at one of the neighbors. That's, at least they keep me safe. My dogs do. Oh, Nugget's gonna say hi. You can see part of her head. Say hi, Nugget. Say hi. She's like, no. She's like, I just want to say hi to that. And then Lee, talking about Bernadette, you said she's such a brat, laugh out loud. I love it. And she's like, yes, I am. And she's like, and she just said, like, you're not sometimes, is what she said. She's like, really? She's like, you're not. Oh my goodness. I love Bernadette. I like her. She just like, hey Nicole, good to see you, Nicole. She just reminds me of like the like a like she just like makes me want to say, and you're gonna laugh about this, Lee. You'll know what it means. She just like says, I don't care. That's like Bernadette. She's like, yeah, I'm like an I don't care too. She's like, I don't care. She's like, it is what it is. She's like, I don't care. So I know you'll get the message within that, Lee, because she's like, I just keep seeing an image of like those cards with the like the grandma where she's like smoking the cigarette and all that, like those like Hallmark cards. So that's like she's showing me that. She's like, yeah, I just don't care. Like I get what I want. So there's that. So let's see here. And then Rachel says, haha, OMG. I was just gonna say because you spoil her, right? Yeah, she gets it. She's like, rap, trap, trap. I get everything I want. Everything, everything. I love it. So it's good, right? We can all learn a lot from Bernadette, right? Like speak up for what you want and go for what you want, right? Do it, do it, do it. Like speak up for it and go for it and just like do it, right? Like, because what have you got to lose, right? Like, what have you got to lose, right? Like, just do it. And I know a lot of you know, but I know there's some new people on here. So I just want to share about it just in case you don't already know. And then Lee says, haha, I do get it. That actually connects to something else too. Okay, cool, perfect. I knew you would, Lee. I was like, Lee will get it. And then Bernadette is my spirit cat, says Rachel. I love that. So just in case you guys didn't know, I wrote a book, and this is my book. I wrote about my yellow lab Luna. The soulmate dog. So if you guys didn't know I had this, you can order it on Amazon, you can order it on my website, or you can get it on barnesandnoble.com. So there you go. So there's my beautiful book about my beautiful lab. So woohoo. I know, I agree, Rachel. Woohoo. So I'm so excited. I have like other books that I want to write. Like I thought like, okay, I'll just get my one book. But like once you have one book, like there's always more that you want to do. So like that's it's true. Like that's what I heard everybody say. So there is that. And then Lee says, so cool. Oh my goodness, Ziggy. Oh my goodness. So Ziggy. So Jennifer says, can you ask Ziggy to stop hitting the bedroom door? He wakes me up every morning too early. Oh my goodness. Oh, and thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. So what I get with Ziggy, he says, he's like, well, can't you? And I'm like, Ziggy, I'm like, I don't know, like how. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I don't know like how she's gonna do this, but he's showing me that and he's like, I might drive her nuts with this. So he's showing me like a cat door that you can create like in that door so he can come and go as he wants. So like create like put a pet door in your bedroom door so he can go like in and out and roam where he wants to roam. He's like, well, let me go and roam where I want to roam then. He's like, why don't you do that? And he says, just keep showing me like doing it later and later. So instead of like maybe doing it at 4, like maybe like imagine me waiting until 4:30, and then imagine me waiting until 5, and then maybe like 5:30 or 6 or whatever that time is, and just imagine that, and just keep seeing me resting peacefully, like resting peacefully. Be like, and just give me an ultimatum. Be like, okay, Ziggy, like if you're gonna do that, then you're not gonna come. He's like, oh no, he's showing me. So he's showing me not like a cat door, like on like where he can go like outside. He's showing me a cat door that's like that's in your bedroom door that he can go in and out of. So like on a cat door on your bedroom door so that he can go into the living room, and then you can keep the other cat door shut where he can't go outside at night, because he doesn't want to like go and entangle with the owls or coyotes, and neither do I don't want him to do that too, and I know you don't want him to either. So he's showing me, is there like another place that he can kind of like go that you can that he can go, that like if there's like a thing that he can bang on like that, like because he's already banging on the bedroom door, but he's showing me like a door that's on the bedroom door that's like the outside cat door. He's like, can we put another like something like that? So oh, okay. Because he's showing me that, he's like, well, give me other doors that I can maybe go through. And then what he's showing me is he's showing me like if he has another door choice that maybe that'll be like exciting for him, that like he'll think that he's going to a different place even though he's not going to a different place. I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but that's what he's showing me, is it's like I'm going to a different place even though I'm not going to a different place. So he says do something like that. He's like, I know. He's like, he says he give him something else that he can flip back and forth. Like okay. I'm like, give me more, Ziggy. He said he's messing with the outside door. He has free reign of the house. So what he's showing me is give him like a thing that's like another cat door that he can actually go in and out of like safely and not go outside. He's showing me to put something else, like create like another cat door that's just one that goes and stays in the house. So he has like that movement is what he's showing me, because he's like, I like that. So he's like, act like I have a choice even though I don't. So he's like, if you could kind of like finagle something like that. And he says have his girl help with that too. And he's like, have my girl like remind me and show me that like, okay, like this is, we're not doing this, like we're not doing this. He says have my girl like remind me and show me that like we're not doing this, is what he says too, that like I'm sleeping peacefully, that I'm sleeping peacefully, that I'm sleeping peacefully is what I get there. So hopefully that helps. And if you need any more follow-up with Ziggy, oh my gosh, please reach out to me, Jennifer, because I know you've been working on this with him. He's like, I'm a little bit of a pill. He's like, I want what I want. So he's like, give me some other things that he can kind of like catch his attention. Catch his attention, catch his attention, catch his attention. He says, yeah, he's calling his girl your daughter. He's like, that's who he's calling. His girl is your daughter. He's like, yeah, like my girl, my girl, my girl. He says, that's my girl. He says, my girl. He says, my girl. So, oh my goodness, Ziggy, he's so funny. So there you go. And I'm here for any support you need with Mr. Ziggy. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Ooh, yeah, Lee. He says if you're around later, I'll message you and explain how the don't care thing connects. It's actually pretty significant for today, or I could tell you here too. Either way, but it's cool you picked up on it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Now I'm like so curious, Lee. I don't know if anybody else is curious, but now I want to know. So yeah. So I'm glad I was able to pick up on that, and I'm like want to know. I'm intrigued. So I'm intrigued more. So yes. See here, and then Rachel says, can you tell me why Miles is crying right now? Like right now he's like because you're not like, he's like give me all the, he's like give me all the attention. He's like, and he's like sing with me. He's like wah, 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 wah. He's like sing with me and show me how like how and you're so welcome, Jennifer. He says show me how awesome my singing is. He's like show me, he's like try to acknowledge it. He's like try to acknowledge how awesome my singing is. He's like do that. He's like acknowledge how awesome my singing is. He's like do that. Cool up, don't scratch the couch. Cool up. Hey. Good girl. So I'm not with that I should be telling her to so like she's seen her not scratch the couch, because now I just told Cool Up to scratch the couch by telling her not to scratch it. So oh my goodness. So here I am, the animal communicator, not communicating clearly. So I just pictured her not doing it and just laying on the couch, and now she lays on the couch. See how it works. And I even have trouble with my own pet sometimes. And here I'm the professional. Cool Up's like, that's right. She's like, get it right, Shauna. So oh my goodness. So there's that. And then Rachel says, haha, that's about right. It's almost 11 p.m. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Miles. He's like, yep. He's like, boop, 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 boop. Oh my goodness. He says he has like really good meows. He's like, I got great meows. He's like, meow, 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 meow. He's like, oh my goodness. So there's that. So good old Miles. Oh my goodness. I love Miles. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. I'm going to see if anybody has any other questions, and then I'm probably going to get ready to wrap it up. Hey, Helga, good to see you because I've been on here. Let's see here. I think I started a little after 7. So there you go. I usually go for about an hour, sometimes a little bit more. It just kind of depends on how the flow is going. But I always love connecting with you guys and delivering these message. Oh, okay, cool. So Rachel says he actually does. Thank you. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. Oh, okay, cool. Oh my gosh, Lee. Okay, I love this. So you said so last time, off to bed, talk to you soon. Okay, good night, Rachel. Talk to you soon, friend. So you said, so last time we spoke, you actually picked up on the woman I called my grandmother. You said she was saying, I don't care, which you said a lot. And you mentioned her with a cigarette, which was significant. You brought up some things tonight, and I just sat down with her granddaughter today for, oh my gosh, I just got chills, for a few hours, and she came through in a reading. I like never see her granddaughter. So for you to bring that up again tonight validates things for me. Oh wow. Like, and Rachel just says awesome too. Like I just got chills in the back of my head, Lee. Like that is amazing that like you happen to see her granddaughter and then like those messages are coming through. Like she is so with you, friend. Like she is so with you. She says she's like the backbone of your work that you do. And for those of you that don't know, so Rachel Elizabeth is of Rachel Elizabeth Design. She makes amazing Tree of Life jewelry. And then Lee is a medium, and he connects with people on the other side and does amazing. And what I just get is what she's telling me right now is she's like the backbone of your work, and she helps you. She helps you to like. She says, I help you to stand tall, is what she's showing me. She's like, I help you. Like, I'm the backbone. Like, I help you. I'm your strength, is what she says. So there is that. Look at that. Like, I usually don't get people that have passed on, but like sometimes I do. Like my friend, Josh coming through earlier for the message with Maggie, that Maggie was asking about her pets and other things. So it was like that was cool that Josh came through, and then now this message too. And I think there were some other things too. So yes, sometimes I do have stuff come up with people as well. I just don't advertise it as much. So, but I do have that, and I'll do it for people that I know. So yeah, so there we go. Let's see here. And Lee says, thank you. That's so her. You're so welcome, Lee. And then Rachel says, that's me. And Lee is my sidekick. Laugh out loud. We have a great comedy show in another dimension. I love that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And you and Lee, yes. And Lee says, haha, yes, Rachel. And you and Lee are two of my most favorite people. So there we go. So you guys are amazing. So yes. So there you go. You guys validate things for me too. I always love coming on here. This is like probably like the favorite part of my week is coming in on here on Sunday nights. I love this. And then of course yesterday was amazing because I was at the Oregon Humane Society's Doggy Dash, and I did little free little mini animal communication readings, and that was awesome. I always love supporting everything they do, and it's so cool. Like I wanted to spread the word about what I do so more people know it is a thing for them and their pets. So that's like my message to the world. So I love to be able to bring that forth and support a great cause. And I'll have to share some pictures that I took later. I got pictures of lots of cute dogs, and I got to see some dogs that I've seen before, a couple that I had recognized from before. So that was really cool. And then I saw lots of new faces too, which was super amazing too. So it was really cool. Ooh, I love it. Rachel says the Lee and Rachel hour. Yes. Woo do do. I love it. Do 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 do. So anyway, I think I'm going to get ready to wrap it up because I don't see any other questions, and it's good. Well, it's not super late here. It's only 8:15. For those of you on the East Coast, I'm on the West Coast. For those of you that are on the East Coast, it's probably almost midnight, but here it's only 8:15. So I still have lots of time left in the day. All right, sweet dreams, Rachel. Good to see you, friend, and I can't wait to connect with you because it's been a while. So it'll be nice to chat with you and see you. So anyway, I am sending you all lots of love, and I hope that you all have a fantastic rest of your evening. And thank you. And oh, you're so welcome, Lee. Thanks for tuning in, and all of you, thank you so much for tuning in. I just love connecting with you all, and I look forward to to seeing you next week at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And thanks so much for tuning in, and bye for now. Much love.